Hello guys, I just finished filming my empties series for the end of the year, but now I'm back at you again with my makeup empties, which is a lot less than my usual empties, which is why they're in like a smaller bag this time, but equally as exciting, of course. My name is Sandy if you don't already know, so let's just get right on into it. I'm just gonna be pulling stuff out. I'm not gonna put them into categories of like face, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be super detailed with this because you can check out my other empties videos that will be linked up here, I believe. So yeah, let's just get right on into it. First is not really like a makeup product. Like I see a lot of people put these fragrances into their makeup empties video, so I thought why not do that myself as well. So yep, this is the Glossier You. You guys already know I like this from my fragrance video, from this video, from my empties videos. I talk about this nonstop, so definitely already repurchased. And then got this eyeliner from Heroin Make. Not my favorite, will not repurchase. This is the No Problem Touch and Soul primer. Like this, if I see it at Marshall's again, I would probably purchase it if I'm in desperate need of a primer, but other than that, I would not repurchase. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like this a lot. This was my second tub of it. I already have another one, but after the other one, I'll probably not repurchase this for a little bit, but probably repurchase in sometime in the future again, because I do love this like product a lot. It's probably my holy grail primer, if I'm being honest. Then I have this Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Mist. I went through this pretty fast, so for the price of it, it's not good. There is a scent to it. If you don't like scents, I would not recommend it, but it was nice, it was okay. I would not repurchase because of the price issue. I went through this Revlon like lustrous shine lip thing. It was good. This was in shade a Nude Illuminator. It was a little bit more pinky than I would like. I don't think there's like a right shade in this range for me, but I do love the formula. So if you can find your right shade, I would definitely say pick one of these up because they're inexpensive and they do feel so comfortable on your lips. This Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in Waterproof. This did stay on for such a long time. I like the fact that you get a sharpener at the end. This was in the shade Just Perfect, I believe. It was a little bit more pink than I would like. I would definitely repurchase this if I can find the right color for me. This is the Glossier eyeliner. Maybe I got the dud, but it was not good. It went on so like almost brown. Like I got the black one, so it would not make any sense for it to be brown, and it did not last not even like 2 months before this dried out on me. It's not good. Maybe I got the dud, but because I heard so many people rave about this, I'm kind of upset at this product. But you know, it's fine. I would just not repurchase this. I don't want to risk it again. This is another product that I will not repurchase from Glossier. I have it on my lips right now. Like I put it on my last empties video if you want to check that one out. This is a Glossier lip gloss in the shade Red. I love the color, but it's just too sticky and just too sticky for me, so I will not repurchase. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I love this product when I had it. If I can find this as like a point perk or a free sample of some sort, I would definitely pick this up, or if I see it at Marshall's, maybe I'll pick it up as well. This is the Makeup Revolution Base Fix. It was a meh kind of product. I would probably go either way on purchasing this again. I wouldn't hate to repurchase this, but I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase it. But if it was like one of the only products there that I can find that was inexpensive, I would pick this up again. But other than that, it was all right. I remember the mister being kind of shitty on this, so yeah, I probably would. I can go either way on repurchasing it. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I did like the formula of this, but the packaging sucks ass so much. Like the formula is, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like thick to the point where the nozzle would not spray any of this out. It was just like starts like spritzing it at my face, and I would transfer this formula into another bottle, and the same thing would happen where it would clog up. So I would not repurchase this for that hassle, but it was an alright formula. If the formula was in a different like bottle, I would definitely purchase it again. This is the e.l.f. Perfect Finishing HD Powder. This was like the second one I got. I put some of like foundation in there that has dried up. But I did like this when I was using it. It like provided a very soft, almost blurred finish on my skin and kind of minimized the texture a lot. So I would definitely repurchase this again. And I like the fact that it came with a mirror. So there you guys are. Hello. But yeah, I would repurchase this. I also finished this NYX Epic Ink liner in the shade Black. I did like this. I would definitely repurchase, but towards the end it did start like smudging on me because I feel like it just gotten old. And yeah, I do like this. It was pigmented, it was black. Definitely would repurchase. I went through this Ulta Beauty Weightless Water Lip Stain. I liked this when I was using it and I thought I would be repurchasing it, but after trying out some other lip tints, I just find those formulas to be better than this one. This one was a little bit more patchy on the lips than in comparison to the other ones. It was a lot more liquidy as well, which didn't really sit well on the lips either. So I would not repurchase because I like those other ones, but this is a very accessible and pretty good product, so I would still recommend this product. Okay, now let's talk about some of these samples. This is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. I finished 2 of these in the shade 5.5 and 2. I kind of mixed them together to create my perfect shade. This was such a pretty foundation. I can understand why it was so raved about. Like, if you have the money to spend on foundation and you're looking for one, I would say pick up one of these maybe sample packets or ask for a sample to try yourself out, because it is such a good formula and really kind of minimized my texture on my face and really looked so pretty on my face. I can see why people like go out to buy this stuff. I also gone through this Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protect Makeup Setting Spray. I understand why the All Nighter is so hyped about now, because it did make my makeup last for a pretty long time, and got my friend hooked onto these. And yeah, these are very nice. They are expensive, but I've been finding some of these are Marshalls. So if I find another one of these at Marshalls, I would definitely consider repurchasing this. Oh, I got another one of these Luminous Silk in the shade 9. This was my perfect shade, I believe. But yeah, I would not purchase like the full size because I don't have the Giorgio Armani money. But if I did, I would. I have this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Gray. This definitely could have lasted me longer if I didn't get a broken one, because I had one of these once before and it worked for me perfectly and it lasted me for like months. This didn't last me as long of a time, but I do love the formula and I do love this color. Like, this is like my perfect brow color, so I would definitely purchase this again. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Cool Brown. This is too warm of a color for me, if you see it right there, in comparison to like something like kind of smudged off, but in comparison to the next one, it's a lot more warm, a lot more light and brown of a color. So it's not the perfect shade for my brows, so I will probably not repurchase this again now that I found the NYX one. This I did not like. This was the Essence Make Me Brow. This is just too watery of a formula. The color was not right for me. It was too warm of a color. So yeah, I would definitely not repurchase this, but it's inexpensive, so I can get why people go out their way to buy this. I used up one of the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primers. Oh, I guess I went through this. I guess the current one I have was my 4th one, because I went through a matte version of this as well. the matte version, I don't think I like my skin to be matte, so I definitely got this because I just wanted to try it out, and I thought, oh, if I put it on my center spots, maybe I wouldn't be so greasy looking, but it is definitely more drying on my skin than the regular one. So I purchased the normal poreless one before I purchased this one. I probably would not purchase this one. This is the Hello Fab Empty Avocado Concealer. I love this concealer. I raved about this so much. I legit cleaned this out to the T, to the last bit of it. This is probably one of the only concealers that I finished fully like this. This was such a good formula. I heard they're discontinuing this. I hope they don't because I really do love this concealer. So I would love to find this again at Marshall someday if I can at least. But I would definitely repurchase this. This isn't something you can really go through, but I got one of these e.l.f. Total Face Sponges. This is better than the Real Techniques one. I feel, because this was like so nice on my skin. It puffed up very nice. It was very soft. I would definitely repurchase this one. I went through this Glossier brow gel. I love this brow gel. It held my brows up a lot. I will probably just next time if I do repurchase this, which I feel like I will probably repurchase this again, is to buy the clear one because I'm in like a clear brow kick right now. So I would definitely repurchase this just in the clear. Okay, and I also got this little baby lip crayon from NYX. This was in the shade Sandstorm, I believe. I love this lip pencil. I would definitely repurchase NYX lip pencils again. Maybe like different formulas or even this one, because I feel like they have like the best lip pencil formula out there in the drugstore, or even like overall. So I really do love this. I use this to the brim, like that's plastic. So yeah, would definitely repurchase this. Maybe in like a different color because it was a little bit too brown on my lips, but I would definitely repurchase. Is all of my mascaras. I used up 6 in total, which is a lot more than I thought. This one I didn't really use up. This is more of a declutter. I love the way that this Rare Beauty mascara looked on my lashes, but it did something in this made me allergic to it, and my lash line got a lot of like bumps on it and was very itchy, so I kind of decluttered this one, but I still put it in here. I have 2 of these Glossier lash slicks. This was one of my favorite lash mascara formulas, but I found better since then, and one of these I got was already kind of dried out, so which is why I told them about it and they gave me a new one. So I did like this at the time, but now I found better formulas, so I would not repurchase these. This is the Item Beauty Lash Snack. I loved the wand on these, but the formula was not it for me, so I would not repurchase. And then also have this Kill Lash, the Super Proof Mascara. This is like my holy grail mascara, I think, because so far this has been like the best mascara I've ever used, so I would definitely repurchase this. And this is the Telescopic Mascara. I understand it's from the drugstore and it does make my lashes look very pretty, and I love the wand on this, but the formula is not good for me because it smudges on my lash line and it kind of droops my lashes down because it's a little bit too heavy for me as well, so I would not repurchase this. So that is all of my makeup empties. I'm gonna count up the total of how much I used up and I will be right back. I have used up 33 products in total, which is a lot of product in my opinion. Like, I didn't think I would use up this much product in a year, but I'm very proud of myself for actually using up this much product. So yeah, that is my whole makeup empties video, and I would definitely be doing one of these videos again. Maybe next year I would specifically put my makeup empties in a different bag and not talk about it in my regular empties video, so it can be like a kind of a big surprise at the end of how much makeup I actually used. But yeah, this is it, and that is it for today's video as well. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a great New Year's, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.